Okay. Reza, alam mo, ibang klase itong setup natin ngayon. Pati yung sequence ng
Mukhang magiging audience lang po ako tonight. Pero exciting to, Bishop.
I mean, for everyone joining us sa ating program ngayon, sa ating episode, that, of course, si Dick nandito. No? How are you, Dick? Okay ka naman?
Okay po ako, Bishop.
Kasi special request ka nitong mga ito.
Yeah.
Wow!
And let me introduce. Kasi last Sunday, we had the opportunity here to have as our speaker and our guest singers. Itong mag-asawang ito.
Amen.
Believe ako talaga eh. However, na ganyan ang edad nila, okay pa silang talaga.
Akala ko contemporary niyo, Bishop.
Biglang gano'n eh.
Anyway, tayo naman dito, kwento-kwentuhan lang yan, okay? And so we welcome to Lighthouse Cafe, of course, TV talk show, Pastor Raymond Remo at ang kanyang wife, butihing Mrs. na si Betty. Magandang araw. Magandang araw.
Gabi sa inyong lahat.
Yes. Well, it's so good to have you here.
Same here.
Oo. Paminsan-minsan lang ito, Pastor Raymond.
Nga naman.
Palagi kang tumatakas eh. You go back to the
We
US.
had fun.
Suddenly.
It's good to be back after 7 years.
Yes.
Wow.
You hunting me around.
But where are you based now?
We're based in Waldorf, Maryland. That's 45 minutes away from Washington, D.C.
Okay.
And we moved there in 1987. So ilang taon na yan?
Oo, mahina kami sa math.
40, no, 30, something.
Yes.
No.
About 40 years na yung part. Kasi
Okay.
si AZ is 41, that will be 39.
All right.
39.
Every time tinatanong yung how long have you been there? Since 87. Yeah.
And of course, mga lola at lolo na kayo ngayon.
Of course.
So how
Correct.
many grandchildren you have, Betty?
13.
Wow. 13. Out of how many children?
4.
Four.
Four children.
Yes.
And all of your
very
grandchildren po
picture,
kasama niyo po lahat ng mga ano din po, grandchildren. They're all in the same state or same area?
The 7, our eldest is who has 7 children. Nasa Colorado Springs, Colorado. The 1 is in Virginia, and 2 are in Maryland.
Okay. Now, siguro people may be wondering bakit nandito kayo ngayon sa show na ito. Kasi alam mo, of course, Pastor Raymond, we go ways back, many long years, and we were together when we were writing some songs. You know, tapos umalis ka nga dito kaya nawala ka sa setting sa Philippines. But your songs remain. And actually, many Bible believers, still remember your songs. Kahit na matagal na yon, that would be what, 1978, 79?
In the 70s, yeah.
70s, no?
Tanging Alay was in 78.
Oo.
Yes.
That would be what, 50 years ago na. Hindi ba? Almost. Pero buhay po yung mga awit na yun. Kaya ito, Dick, Reza, we are using this time para we reminisce these songs. Lalo na yung pinakasikat. I cannot forget your song. One of your songs na naging feature sa Papuri.
Yes.
No? Which I will want you to sing. At mamaya naman yung isa, kayo naman magjujuwit dalawa. Okay, kami audience lang kami. Papakinggan
You're not
namin.
gonna join us, huh?
Oh, hindi, si Dick, mamaya we can go trio.
Yeah.
Okay? So,
Imagine, Pastor, nung panahon na sinulat niyo yung awit na yun, hindi pa kami pinapangarap nun. Pero nung naging mananampalataya kami, nalaman namin yung awit na yun. Ganon kalakas ng impact ng inyong awit. Sa mga mananampalataya.
Ito yung song na Ang Tanging Alay Ko, di ba?
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes.
Sinong awit yan sa Papuri?
I think it's Marilu Parañas.
Yes, okay.
And,
Papuri 1 yun.
we owe it all to her.
Yes.
Sumali siya sa Tagis Himig, and then that's just the beginning of the journey of that song.
Yes.
I didn't expect for that.
Ako
to
rin,
be
yun na naging
really
platform ko. Tagis Himig
Yeah.
and then Papuri. Yes. So, ito, pakinggan niyo po. Panoorin niyo. No? Pastor Raymond Remo with this song, Ang Tanging Alay Ko.
Salamat sa iyo, aking Panginoong Jesus. Ako'y inibig mo at inangking lubos. Ang tanging alay ko sa'yo, aking Ama, ay buong buhay ko, puso at kaluluwa. Hindi makaya ng may pagkaloob, mamahaling hiyas at gintong nilukob. Ang aking dalangin, O Diyos, ay tanggapin. Ang tanging alay ko naway gamitin. Ito lamang, Ama, wala nang iba pa akong iniling. Di ko akalain na iyong binigyan pansin ang taong tulad ko. Di dapat mahalin. Ang tanging alay ko sa'yo, aking Ama, ay buong buhay ko, puso at kaluluwa. Hindi makaya ng may pagkaloob, mamahaling hiyas at gintong nilukob. Ang aking dalangin, O Diyos, ay tanggapin. Ang tanging alay ko naway gamitin. Ito lamang, Ama, wala nang iba pa akong hiniling. Aking hinihintay ang iyong pagbabalik, Jesus, ang makapiling kay kagalakang lubos. Ang tanging alay ko sa'yo, aking Ama, ay buong buhay ko, puso at kaluluwa. Hindi makaya ng may pagkaloob, mamahaling hiyas at gintong nilukob. Ang aking dalangin, O Diyos, ay tanggapin. Ang tanging alay ko naway gamitin. Ito lamang, Ama, wala nang iba pa akong hiniling. Ito lamang, Ama, wala nang iba pa akong hinihiling.
Great! Palakpak kayo lahat! Ang dami natin audience dito! Wow!
Salamat.
That's 1970 what?
78. Actually, just
78.
turned 47 years old. This last month,
And
July
practically,
22nd.
practically, dito sa Pilipinas, halos lahat na nagpo-profess ng Christianity, inaawit.
Inaawit.
Mm.
Inaawit.
Oo.
Yes.
Oh,
Pati
praise
si Manny
God.
Pacquiao yata.
Hindi, marami hindi
Shout
nakakaalam
out to
na
Manny Pacquiao.
ikaw,
Siya po
isang
ang sumulat.
isang pastor ng Baptist Church ang
Yes.
sumulat niyan. Oh, Raymond Remo. Wow.
Amen.
Anyway, meron ka pang ibang awit na na-feature sa Papuri? O
I know
sarili ka?
the first one was Jesu Cristo ang tanging daan.
Oh!
Make a long story short, that's where I've heard about Bishop Reuben. From then on, I was trying to hunt him. At
Alam
sabi
mo,
ko, sino ba talaga to si Reuben
Kasi ang
Abante?
nangyari-
Bakit
Yan.
po? Anong story?
Ay, ay,
Kaya
ay.
ba kine-credit sa akin yung song na yun? Ay, hindi naman ako ang
Nalito
sumulat.
sila.
I actually did not know that it was being credited to me. Kaya you say it,
Napakaganda
hindi
ng
po si
rendition.
Ruben
Napakaganda.
Abante ang nagsulat nun.
Yes.
Okay?
The first time I remember nasa Bible college pa kami, Bible
Yes.
students. And then sabi nila, kinakanta yung Tanging Daan. Tapos we were all just listening, all ears sa radio. Tapos at the end of the song, composed by Ruben Abante, lahat sila nag-react.
My goodness. I need to apologize for that, pero wala akong
It was a
kinalaman.
blessing. And then I know Tanging Alay was also included there. Si Paulie Prieto, I don't know if
Yeah, I
you've
know.
heard of her.
Paulie Prieto, yeah.
The title yata ng Christian songbird or Filipino songbird
Yes.
of the Philippines, and her nephew, they sang Ikaw Ba'y Tapat, or
Oh.
entitled Tapat. Kung sakaling ika'y
Oo.
haharap na sa Panginoon. And then, Bakit Ako Naglilingkod sa iyo, subtitle, Pag-ibig, ang tanging dahilan. With Bishop Ruben, his own rendition, and also Rich Abante
Yes.
sa
That's
sa
my niece,
YouTube.
oo.
Yes, so
Iba-ibang rendition, iba-ibang style. No?
but
Pero,
it's really a blessing kahit hindi kami nagka-communicate ni Bishop personally. Parang matagal na kami magkaibigan. The bond is just unbelievable.
yes.
We just met 3 times, but every time we talk, parang
Oo.
magkakilala na kami for a long time. And
We even had an opportunity to sing trio ng
Yes.
Together.
ng uncle mong si Ira.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
Yes.
and
Yung
that was
bunso
in-
namin.
Before 81 po yun, ano?
Yes.
Before he died.
Before he died in 1982.
82.
Yes. Well, so why don't you sing kayong mag-asawa?
Okay.
Yung
Bakit ako naglilingkod?
bakit ako tell us the story. Bakit ganun? Bakit ako naglilingkod sa iyo?
Well, I was an intern sa General Natividad, Nueva Ecija.
Mhm.
And I was just sitting down one time, and then I was thinking of the Christian workers, mga pastors,
Oo.
particularly. At I felt how some of them were discouraged,
Mhm.
nagtitiis, na naglilingkod sa Panginoon, and the whole story behind it is that bakit nga ba tayo naglilingkod sa Panginoon?
Yes.
And then maybe some people think God promised us heaven,
Mhm.
that's why we're serving Him.
Yeah.
Or the Bible talks about rewards.
Yes.
Ang iba, yung motive nila, kayamanan or recognition
Yeah.
or rewards. And ang sa isip ko, dapat the right motive and the only
Correct.
motive that we should have is because we love God.
Yes.
That's why we
Amen.
serve Him,
Yeah.
even if we were suffering o talagang naghihirap o nagtitiis.
And this
So,
is often requested, Betty, itong song na yan. Kaya pag inaawit ko, well, very impactful yung lyrics eh.
Yeah.
No, hindi sa kayamanang, di ba? Or anyway, so here is Pastor Raymond Remo and his wife Betty with the song Bakit Ako Naglilingkod sa iyo.
our own rendition. Bakit ako naglilingkod sa'yo kahit nagtitis ang buhay ko? Bakit handog ko sa panahan mo ang dugo't buhay ko lamang sa'yo? hindi ang gantimpala ang asahan ko. Di langit ang dahilan kung bakit ako'y iyo. Hindi ang kayamanan ang kapalit, o Diyos. Pag-ibig ang tanging dahilan.
Sabi nila, ako raw ay bulag. Parang nababaliw na raw ako.
Kahit anuman ang maririnig ko, di ko magawang iwan kita. Hindi ang gantimpala ang asahan ko. Di langit ang dahilan kung bakit ako'y iyo. Hindi ang kayamanan ang kapalit, o Diyos. Pag-ibig ang tanging dahilan. Bakit aking iniwan ang lahat? Kapurihan man, kayamanan, hindi ko sila kinakakailangan ng mapaglingkuran lamang kita. Gantimpala ang asahan ko. Di langit ang dahilan kung bakit ako'y iyo. Hindi ang kayamanan ang kapalit, o Diyos. Pag-ibig ang tanging dahilan. Hindi ang kayamanan ang kapalit, o Diyos. Pag-ibig ang tanging dahilan.
Amen. That's great. Thank you for singing that song, Raymond.
Thank you.
Alam mo, iba talaga kapag ang sumulat ng awit,
Ang
no?
siyang kumakanta.
Ang siyang kumakanta. Iba eh.
Yes,
Hindi na rin
totoo.
tuloy sa lyrics. Naiyak pa naman ako.
Oo,
Wow.
talaga.
Pero po ba kayo may background sa music? Curious lang po ako, Ma'am
Yeah.
Betty.
Na-met ko siya.
Ay, wow.
He was playing the guitar.
Oo.
Eh, nasa kitchen kami noon, ano?
Oh.
Tapos, alam ko yung kanta. So, nakikanta din ako sa kanya.
Ayun.
Oh,
Oh, yun ang background nila sa music.
At we're namin dalawa.
So, it's strange that I can write Tagalog songs dahil I was born in Negros,
Yes, I know.
Occidental. So Ilonggo Gate. And then I spent my high school years sa Cebu, Southwestern University. Then sa Bible College sa Quezon City, Project 6. And then that's where I met her. So we're both in the choir, choral ensemble, musically inclined, I guess. Because I was basically raised in a Baptist background when I was. Then I started singing when I was very young, but it was only in Bible college where we learned how to read notes. Si Betty naman is from
Pare-pareho tayo.
Mindanao,
Yes.
originally from
Cagayan de Oro City. And then I grew up in Pulamulok, South Cotabato.
Yes. Alam mo, nang sinimulan niya yung papuri and all the artists then were giving their testimonies. At ang marami doon, of course, ang background nila formal music, conservatory. I didn't have any formal music. Ang sabi ko noon kay Dr. England nung araw, I didn't study formal music. I only have what God has given me.
Yes, amen.
And sabi niya, that's what you need to have.
Yes.
Oh,
It's a
yun,
gift.
nagsimula na yung papuri. Yes. Well, I have one more request, yung awit.
Okay.
And we invited Dick to sing with us so that we can do a
let me
trio.
switch.
All right.
Di ba?
You sit there,
Oo.
so you are singing trio anyway.
Sa gitna ka.
Okay.
Diyan ako. Para, yan.
Very
Then you play.
spontaneous po tayo dito.
And I'll play the guitar.
Tele po natin sa
Good.
Dito
Ito.
yata si ano, di ba?
Alam nyo, ganyan talaga dito sa Lighthouse Cafe.
Informal.
Informal. Mas maganda yun eh.
Yeah, at
Di ba?
ease.
Oo. Can
Walang
you hand me
tension.
that kapo? Yan. Ayan. Okay to. Very good. So, give an introduction to this song, please.
Okay, so when I was in my first year of in Bible school, meron kaming practical work pag Sabado at saka Linggo. We were assigned to different churches. I was assigned in Taytay, Rizal, Emmanuel Baptist Church at the time. And I was teaching both junior choir and the adult choir. When about after a month or so, the Lord just led me into the idea of why not teach the young people Tagalog songs. It would be more meaningful to them na naintindihan nila personally yung mga awitin para sa Panginoon. That's when I sat down and wrote Si Jesu Cristo ang tanging daan. Talking about Jesus Christ saying, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. That's talking about our good works as compared to filthy rags before God. Ang ating mga mabuting asal ay wala iyang kahalagaan or halaga sa salvation natin. It's only through Jesus Christ. Ang lahat ng katauhan sa sanlibutan may sariling pinanais na patutunguhan, ngunit bawat pag-asa ay di magtatagumpay kung wala si Jesu Cristo tanging daan. Si Jesu Cristo lamang ang tanging daan. Si Jesus lamang ang tanging kaligtasan. Kung matatanggap ng tao itong katotohanan, dasal at mga gawain ay maruruming basahan sa kanyang paningin, pagkat kusang masama na ang sa taong puso, kailangan ay linisin ng dugo. Si Jesu Cristo lamang ang tanging daan. Si Jesus lamang ang tanging kaligtasan. Kung matatanggap ng tao itong katotohanan, kakamtan niya ang walang hanggang buhay. Si Jesu Cristo lamang ang tanging daan. Si Jesus lamang ang tanging kaligtasan. Kung matatanggap ng tao itong katotohanan, kakamtan niya ang walang hanggang buhay. Kung matatanggap ng tao itong katotohanan, kakamtan niya ang walang hanggang buhay. Buhay, buhay, buhay.
Amen.
Thank you, Brother Dick, for
Thank you,
joining
Well,
us.
It's my favorite.
Alam nyo, kung meron lang oras pa, tutuloy-tuloy na natin.
Concert.
Thank you for having me and my wife.
And thank you for
Ah.
being here.
Our last stop before we go back to the U.S. sa Thursday, Lord willing. And it's been a blessing. Ito ang isa sa mga highlights ng aming trip or journey or travel dito sa Philippines
Yes.
for a month. We did have a chance to visit Zambales, Nueva Ecija, then Jensan, Cagayan de Oro, Bukidnon, Cebu, Iloilo, Negros.
May lakas ka pa.
I feel tired, but I'm really blessed. Thank you for having us.
Amen.
Thank you for giving us
Oh.
time to see your work here at
Yes.
Bible Baptist Church Lighthouse.
And anyway, we've kind of changed the sequence ng ating pinaka-program. We set aside some segments para, we could do this. And this is a treasure.
Amen.